What up, world? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling Life. As you know, I am the host, Brian Janu, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere, Brian Janu Show. Social media platforms, Instagram, Threads, Brian Janu, Facebook, The Brian Janu Show, and of course, TikTok, Brian Janu Show. Oh, yeah. Go follow me on all of those social media platforms. Really, where you can go? It's very simple. YouTube channel, Brian Janu Show. Shout out to all of those subscribers. Appreciate you guys. It's go time. It is wrestling life. It is another rate and review show, of course. Night of Champions just happened. 6 matches on the card. I mean, the balance of the pay per view, 6 matches. Triple H is fine listening to y'all, giving y'all 6, 7, 8 matches. I don't think the card need to be that fucking long, but do you think? Um, but yeah, 6 matches on the card. You already know how to do my rate review show, man. If you don't know, I rate every match from my least favorite match to my most favorite match. I'll give each match star ratings, like most people try to do. But yeah, man, I give each match star ratings and I talk about it. No match has ever gotten too bad stars. I've done some matches where it was just like, God damn, this shit just sucked. Just off of the rip, it just wasn't good. Um, but yeah, and I give 5 stars. I only go 1 star to 5 stars. I don't do all that extra. Now, if I do have two 5 star matches, which I do on this card, so I do have two 5 star matches. I'll give one my match of the night and talk about why it was my match of the night. But let's get into it, man. Yes, rate and review show. 6 matches on the card. They also was the King and the Queen finales on this card. So the King of the Ring and the Queen of the Ring, both of the finales were on this card. Also, um, so I guess I'll just start there because those are 2 matches. I didn't really like too much. Which gives me the perfect leeway to start this off. My least favorite match of the night, I give it 2.5 to 3 stars. Also, teeter totter on the 2.5. And that's Oscar versus Jade Cargill for the Queen of the Ring finale. I just, I, this is more so a testament to Oscar in the ring. Um, Oscar's just great in the ring. Not saying Jade did not perform, because Jade definitely performed. She did her job. She did it to the best of her abilities. Again, I think we're waiting for Jade to do something special and become like this, kind of like a Bianca, right? We wanting her to kind of become like a Bianca. She's got the built like her. She kind of feels like her. She kind of comes off like her, but she just isn't there yet in the ring aspect. She's not Bianca, and I think that we keep waiting for her to transform into like a Bianca, and I don't think she's ever going to really get to that point. One, she's got to fucking wrestle consistently. I think that you kind of only use her for special attractions, so it's kind of hard to have her in the ring wrestling people that are way more advanced in the ring than her. Monday night was a perfect example with Roxanne Perez. She just wasn't good in that ring. I think with Jade, I feel like is she thinks too damn much in the ring, and that's something that you cannot do in the ring. You got to just know how to move. You got to know how you got to move and do things. I think the one knock on Jade is that she thinks too fucking much. She overthinks situations instead of just letting it be a free like her just going out there and just wrestle. She overthinks the situations, and that's just how I'm looking at it. I'm thinking like she's overthinking what she needs to do. She's so worried about how the people are going to receive it, which is perfect understandable because that's your job to get the people to cheer or boo you. So I totally understand that, but I feel like she maybe overthinks her moves too much. She's like, okay, I gotta do this now, and I gotta like, it's not a repetition. It's not like a repeating of who she is. Like she can just do everything. it's like she still is trying to like she's still in the amateur stage of trying to figure out how to get the moves over, how to care, how to get people to care about her move set. And it kind of overdoes itself. Again, it's not her fault. I think because again, she's been wrestling for what, a couple of years. She's only really been a wrestler. I don't even know if she had indie matches. Like she's only been in the business for a couple of years. Um, and she can like I truly believe that's what she is. I think she just overthinks her matches, and I think she's trying to overthink it instead of just being like, look, just go out there and just have fun, enjoy the match. Just you don't have to overthink your matches. Just go out there and just wrestle. And I think she over fucking thinks it. It kind of gets to the point where you're just like, damn, like you don't have to overthink the match, but she overthinks her matches. This wasn't a bad match. I just feel like she again is in this unwinnable situation where it's like I said on the show, like she's in this unwinnable situation where she's been given everything so soon that people can sit there and say she doesn't really deserve it. And you can't even sit there and get mad at it because it's actually true. I don't think she's ready to be the number one woman in the company. Her fate, the appeal that she has, her name that she has, the name value she has, she's incredible in that sense. But in the ring, she overthinks her fucking matches. You can see it. Like she's like, okay, I gotta move like this, and I gotta like, I don't want to overdo it. It's just like you just gotta wrestle. You just gotta wrestle, and that's another thing I just said. Like she's not consistent in the ring. She doesn't wrestle every week. So it even more so fucks her up when she's in these big match moments, these big match situations. Her winning Queen of the Ring, which we all kind of knew the ship's coming, she was going to win Queen of the Ring. As much as I wanted Oscar or Roxanne, Jay was going to win this shit. Reason why is because it's story. Storyline optics is she wins Queen of the Ring. She goes fight Tiffany Stratton. She beats Tiffany or loses to Tiffany or whatever the fuck the case may be. Oh, they turn it into a triple threat match, and Naomi beats her that way and takes the belt from her because Jay got the win over her at WrestleMania. She repays her back by getting the win over her at SummerSlam and winning the actual belt over her. Great. And it sets up moving on forward as Jay, Naomi, and possibly Bianca at some point coming back. But yeah, this match was okay. I mean, again, it's like you're putting Jade in a situation to go out there and wrestle in matches that she's not consistently in a lot. I wish they would let her wrestle more. She is a special attraction, but that don't do shit when you're pushing her to the moon and she's not. She is okay in the ring. She's not good in the ring. She is okay. Like I said, she's like an amateur in the ring, and then and she's gotten better. I mean, from the first time she actually started wrestling, she's gotten better. But you're putting her in the ring with people like Asuka, Roxanne Perez, even like you're starting to see she's having some deficiency. She can't really do what they can do, and that's the fucking problem. So it's just like you're just throwing her in the ring in these situations to just throw her in the ring because she's Jade Cargill. She's this big name wrestler, and it's hurting her. The match wasn't bad. I say like you're in the ring with Oscar. It's not too many bad Oscar matches that I've ever seen. So right person to be in the ring with is just we all know Jay was going to win this match. Like I said, storyline basis, she was going to win. She was going to beat Oscar. Um, again, this is the problem that you. This is does become the problem of now the king and queen of the ring because now you have to build a story for SummerSlam. And outside of the Gunther situation, Gunther's fighting Goldberg, but you cannot wait till after a Saturday Night event to then say, okay, he's going to fight such and such at SummerSlam. It's fucking stupid. You need to start building SummerSlam. I don't give a fuck about Saturday Night Main Event. I don't care about it. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you're trying to create afterwards. Evolution should be setting up EO Sky. Nothing more, nothing fucking less. I don't know what the fuck you do with Evolution, with EO. I have no clue what you do with EO. Maybe she fights Asuka. I'm assuming that's the fucking plan. But at SummerSlam, what, it's gonna be EO and Rhea? I'm assuming that's the fucking plan. Because I don't see. Is it gonna be EO and Asuka at Evolution? And if that is the case, oh my god, I don't know what you do. I have no clue. This is why I said the king and the queen of the ring. I love the fact that they put the stipulation in that somebody's gonna get a title match, which is great. This is why I felt like Asuka should have won, even though I know Jay was gonna win. It's storyline based. This is why I felt like Asuka should have won, and I felt also like a Monday Night Raw person should have been in the King of the Ring final, which I'm about to talk about in a minute, because you're setting up nothing for Raw outside of Gunther and Goldberg. What the fuck do you do if Gunther? And again, like I said, this is something I think I said it when I did the Wrestling Life episode earlier this week. But if I didn't, my biggest fear is that Goldberg wins the World Heavyweight Championship and he retires and he just says, okay, the title's just vacated. And then at SummerSlam, you have Gunther fight Jey Uso again, third match for the fucking title, and Gunther beat Jey Uso. And it's just like, what the fuck was the plan? What was the whole fucking point of taking a belt off of fucking Gunther in the first place? Just so you could vacate the title, so you could have fucking storyline for the next 3 weeks. This is why these fucking PLEs being 2 weeks out from each other is fucking stupid, because you're not giving enough story. SummerSlam is literally August 2nd and 3rd. Saturday Night Main Event is July 12th. What is that? 3 weeks from each other? 3 fucking weeks from each other. You telling me you could build enough story in 3 weeks? Which is why you keep going back to simple. It's the easiest story to tell. It's the easier story to tell. Jey Uso's over with the people. Okay, he's gonna get another title match. Why? Why? Especially with what the fuck I just saw also in the US Championship match. Jey Uso getting a title match against Gunther would be the dumbest fucking decision you can make at this point. It'd be stupid. It would be the dumbest fucking decision you can make at this point. Why? It's just lazy ass booking. Um, I knew Jay was gonna win this. I'm not surprised. I'm just not surprised. I just wished Oscar would have won, because at least we'd have had a pathway. Jay could still get fucking Tiffany Stratton. You could have found a way to get Jade to Tiffany, and on top of that, get her in the ring a little bit more on SmackDown. This just gave her a pathway just to sit her ass pretty for the next couple months, next couple weeks, without even having to be in the ring. And again, that's a fucking knock to her, because she needs to be in the ring on TV consistently wrestling. That's why it's fucking hard for us to get behind her sometimes as wrestling fans. It's just like, God damn, we know she's great. She looks amazing. She's beautiful as fuck. But God, she came out like Storm of X-Men tonight. I was like, yo, yes. But this shit here, man, is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. The match was okay. 2.5 stars. I gave it 3, but it's 2.5 stars. It is what it is. Queen of the Ring was 2.5 stars. King of the Ring was 3. And a solid 3. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton is 3 stars. King of the Ring finale. Listen, I, I know. I hear it. Cody and Randy was great. To you. To you. Cody and Randy was great. To you. This shit felt. It was methodical. It was a slow, methodical pace. Like I said, sometimes it works. and sometimes it fucking doesn't. I like Cody actually got a chance to work a heel style for the first time in WWE in a long time, I should say. He got to work the heel style, which was very rare. Um, so clearly, especially how John Cena was reacting to certain things in the match against CM Punk, they're gonna flip him. They're gonna turn him. Now, I don't know what the fuck that really does for Randy Orton because Randy also looks like he's about to go heel. So I don't know how you flip both of them, and maybe it's just the crowd. I don't fucking know. The reason why I think the match was okay for my liking was Cody Rhodes got to work the heel style, but on top of that, Cody Rhodes also showed you what John Cena told him a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, which was you couldn't pull a trigger at WrestleMania. And Cody's like, okay, well next time I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna do what I need to do to win the fucking match. So this match against Randy Orton was the perfect example of that. He literally showed you he didn't give a fuck. He was gonna do whatever he had to do to win the match. So if I gotta impede on your back and take your back out, even though we all know you've had a year-long problem with your back, you literally sat out for a year and a half with a back injury. I'm gonna do that. I thought that was a great idea for Cody. Just the match was fucking boring. To open up the night of King of the Ring, I probably would have swapped the matches. And it's crazy to sit there and say if you just swapped the matches, maybe it would have been a different situation. I get that you put Asuka and Jade second to last because you knew that the crowd probably was going to be dead at that moment. But let's say you move Sammy and Karrion Kross to the last match before John Cena and Punk. Now, Sammy did come out at the end of the night, but you could have still did that same shit. Sammy could have came out at the end of the night. That match was a good 20-30. You could have had Sammy still come out and do what he did. Like it was just ridiculous. But I think that this situation, listen, man, the match was okay. I'm not super bent out of shape about it. I thought it was okay. I know people are gonna call it the match of the fucking year and all that other bullshit, but it was okay. It wasn't super crazy. It was a slow, methodical pace. It was okay. It was decent. For the first time to see Cody and Randy Orton in what damn near 12 years or some shit like that, it was okay. It wasn't anything crazy. They've actually worked better when Cody's actually the heel and Randy's the face. So yeah, I'm not too bent out of shape. I'm more so I enjoyed the ending more than anything. Not particularly the ending of the match. I'm talking about the ending of the segment, which was Randy Orton just looking like motherfucker, like motherfucker. That is why I said it's going to be hard to turn Cody heel when Randy's also going heel. It's damn near impossible to do two, especially if that's going to be the next big move. Is going to be Cody and Randy at some point again for the title. Um, so I don't know how you do this. I don't know how you do this, but again, the match was okay. It was decent. Um, I don't know. It was okay. It was decent. Next two matches got 4 stars, depending on how I feel about it. um, Next match is like I said, 4 stars, and that's Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Um, if I gave Karrion Kross the ball and he ran with it tonight, I'm very proud of it. Excuse me. Excuse me. I did not like I didn't like who won. I love Sammy, but I didn't think Sammy needed this win. Like why? You could have did this shit again at Saturday Night Main Event and have Sammy go over at Saturday Night Main Event. Cool. We could do that shit like in 2 weeks at Saturday Night Main Event and had Sammy go over in Saturday Night Main Event. I get it that you probably wanted to give Saudi Arabia, Sammy has ties to that place. So I get it, but it didn't make sense to have Sammy beat Carrion. What's the story now? What's the story now? I don't understand the story that you're telling now. It's stupid to have Sammy beat Karrion. I didn't understand this. It was a bad decision. I just don't think it was a good decision to have Sammy beat Karrion Cross. I just don't think it was a good decision. Great match. It was a good match. I just didn't like the ending. I think the ending was very stupid. Everybody, and this is the one time I do agree with fucking social media because and the IWC, Karrion should have won this shit. It didn't make any sense to give it to Sammy. I don't understand why. Outside of just it being in Saudi Arabia, Sammy did not need to win this match. You should have kept Sammy going on this downward spiral of him not being able to win those types of matches. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, are you gonna turn around now, have Sammy fight Jey Uso to maybe go against Gunther at SummerSlam, which I can see. I can see that. I can see that be the case. But yeah, I don't know what you do with that situation. That was I didn't think that was a good idea to have Sammy win the match. Like I said, great match. Karrion Cross went out there and balled. He did exactly what I expected him to do. Give the man a chance, and they are definitely going to now push him. I think that was the one thing more so than anything. Sammy got the win, but Karrion Cross clearly got the fucking people. And Karrion Cross is officially, I think, going to be a massive player. Now I don't know if he's going to re-up with the WWE. I don't know if he has re-up with the WWE. But if he has, he's going to be used tremendously in the next couple of months. Because if Sammy is the arc, if Sammy is going to get his opportunity to be champion at some point, they're going to need Karrion to push him to that next level of you need to have the darkness in you. So yeah, my next four-star match is Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa for the U.S. Championship. Outside of the Bloodline 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, whatever the fuck they call them niggas now. I don't know how you would call them the Bloodline when Sammy clearly lost to fucking Ulafala. Like, yeah, they're the Bloodline, but they're not technically the Bloodline. The Bloodline was about having the the Ulafala, the tribal chief. So Solo's not that. So what the fuck is he? What is the Bloodline? What is this? Either way it goes, this was an incredible match. Okay, let me take that back. The last maybe 5 to 10 made that match incredible. The actual fucking match itself was I. I'm not a fan of Solo in the ring. I'm not. He's funny. He's a character. That's why people love him so much. Because he's fucking a character. He's a character. But he can't fucking wrestle like that. He's okay. He's okay. He's decent. He can handle himself. But I don't see him winning a title like that ever. I don't see him winning a massive WWE championship ever. Because what the fuck are you giving him the belt for? So he could be funny? Like, the fuck are we doing? That's like, I'm not gonna go that far, but it kind of feels like to me it'd be like a Jinder Mahal of 20 in the 2020s. It'd be like, what the fuck did you give him the belt for? Because he's fucking funny? Like, that's it? It took fucking four people. And O'Shea Jackson Jr. said this perfectly because he's 100% right. I ain't never in my life seen two, two interferences, two surprise interferences beat somebody. They had to get two interferences to stop Jacob Fatu tonight. Tangaloa is back from injury, and then you had Hikaleo return. Hikaleo, I say return, Lord of mercy, debut finally. He's been on SmackDown here and there, but they never really put him with Solo until today. So he finally has joined Solo in that crusade, and that's awesome. And whoop de fucking do. Um, I don't know what you do with this team. I have no clue. Is the plan going to be Jacob and the Usos teaming up to go against Hikaleo, or whatever the hell they're going to name him, JC Mateo and Tangaloa? Because I can see it. I mean, I totally can freaking see it. I can see that being the play. That those are going to be the two guys, that, and then Solo goes off and fights Damian Priest. I'm assuming Damian Priest will be the guy he fights at SummerSlam. I mean, I can see that be the play. Um, but yeah, I just I don't understand this. I don't understand giving the belt to Solo. I just don't. And again, like I've been said, somebody has to really stop Jacob Fatu because it doesn't make any sense to take the belt off of him. That was the best way you could have taken the belt off him. Because you made him look like an unstoppable fucking monster. That it literally took the entire fucking new bloodline to beat this fucking dude. That is damn near that. That's how you create a fucking monster. There it is. You just did it. Now Jacob is going to turn to Jimmy, clearly, and Jimmy's going to go have to go holler at Jay, and that's how we're going to get the Usos and Jacob Fatu. Now my guy Ryan, shout out to Ryan Gray, the North South Connection podcast. He said this perfectly to me, and I was like, I could see it, but the way they set it up tonight is perfect because now it means that Solo is going to fight it, put the title on the line. It just depends on who he puts it on the line against. I'm assuming Damian Priest, and that's how you get Damian Priest to get the title, which I would not be opposed to. It'd be way better if you give it to Damian Priest and let him run with it because you now have Damian Priest interacting with Carmelo Hayes last night. We got him interacting with Aleister Black last night. Him and Ryan Killings got something going on. That mid card of SmackDown is decent enough. You could kind of do something with that, depending on also what you do. Probably with some people getting moved up, or maybe even moving from Raw to SmackDown. I can see certain people who's in like the Raw vortex, and same thing with SmackDown vortex, like the LA Knights. Uh, I don't know what the hell y'all doing with the Lucha Brothers. I don't know if you're gonna keep Penta and Ray Phoenix still separated. I have no idea. They clearly it worked last night with Andrade and Ray Phoenix, them being in the ring together and tag teaming. So it's clear as day, like something's coming. I just don't know what you do. Do you just move both of them to Raw and have like a kind of like a revamping of the LWO, which I don't think that'd be a good idea. But yeah, I don't know. But I thought the match itself was like I said, the last 10 to 15 was the last 5 to 10 was way better than maybe the actual physical match. But Jacob Fatu was a beast in the ring, and Solo, like I said, is I mean, the character itself is funny, and that's kind of how I look at it. All right, they got two 5-star matches. Two 5-star matches. First 5-star match is the street fight between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. I gave it 5 stars. Again, same thing with the Sami Zayn and Karrion Cross match. I didn't think Rhea Ripley needed this match because of what you're trying to tell, which is the Judgment Day, Raquel and now Roxanne being a tag team. Roxanne didn't really do shit to help Raquel tonight. She didn't really do shit. She just came out, stopped, I think, a submission, and then she got her ass beat by Rhea Ripley, and that was the end of the fucking, and that was the end of her night. Like it was just like, what the fuck are we doing? Real one, great. Again, I didn't think Real needed this victory. Same thing with Sammy. I didn't think that they needed these victories. Why? Why are you letting them win when they're already established? Get his shit to new people. Raquel should have easily won this match. It was damn sure her best fucking match she's had on the main card, on the main roster since moving up and being back in WWE. I'm looking forward to seeing how she's going to look by herself. because people forget how good she really actually was in NXT. She was actually really fucking good in NXT. I just feel like she just didn't have any. They keep putting her in there with Rhea, and they're great together. Not saying they're not good together, but it's just like you don't know what to do with her outside of her and Rhea, and that's the fucking problem. But the match itself was great. This was the best match you could have asked for Raquel and Rhea. Rhea looked like she was actually terrified. Like she looked like she had the mystique kind of get wiped away a little bit, and that's fucking good. I thought the match was incredible. I thought this was one of the best matches. I said it's clearly better than the Queen of the Ring match, and also like I said, the fucking King of the Ring match. Um, this was an incredible fucking match. Um, so yeah, yeah. So the crowd was definitely into it too. It was this was a great match, a great match. But my match of the night is John Cena versus CM Punk. Um, yes, I get it. Was it a lot of shit going on? Yes, it was. Was it was it pretty much like every other fucking match that John Cena's kind of had? A lot of fucking just craziness happening for no reason at all. Yeah, I mean I totally understand. I get it. But this was great. It was great. But all of the crazy shit going on. Seth Rollins coming out to try to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase, which makes sense to do. Um, prayers up for Charles Robinson because he took a bump. Oh shit, man! Look here, bro. Damn, bro, that nigga got depleted, bro. He got depleted. Oh my god, man, he got fucking depleted. Holy shit. Oh man, prayers up for Charles Robinson because he got fucking whacked. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. Prayers up for Charles Robinson because he got hit. He got hit hard. This match was great. Nostalgia, yes. Nostalgia, yes, 100%. But even in that sense, even in that sense, yeah, was it a lot of great crazy shit going on? Seth Rollins coming out there trying to cash your money in the bank. You know, Brian Breaker, Bronson Reed, Sammy, Penta, all of them coming out. Yeah, it was crazy. Again, I say this again. What the fuck are y'all doing, Roman Reigns? What is happening right now? Roman Reigns, they've been posting on social media on X for the last couple of days that Roman's coming back. Okay, when? And then you tell me, well, when he comes back, he's going to have to leave again because he got to go shoot the Street Fighter movie. So how about he just don't come back? That makes way more fucking sense. So you're gonna start a situation. Well, continue a situation just only to then sit there and turn around and say, "Oh yeah, he can't really finish the shit until maybe next year." Just wait till fucking next year. I've said this numerous times. It seems like the plan is for setting Roman at WrestleMania 42. I don't know if it's gonna be for a belt, which he's got the Money in the Bank briefcase, so clearly it's gonna be for a fucking belt. I'm assuming because he or else he drops the fucking belt before then. Or like I said, you just have Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 42, and that's how Roman comes back and he screws Seth of the belt at WrestleMania. Because bringing him back just only for him to then turn around and then have to leave again would be the dumbest fucking thing on the planet. Why? I've said this numerous times. We don't know how long the Street Fighter movie is going to take. Shit could take 3 weeks. Shit could take 3 months. Who the fuck knows? When they said starts, I think in like in September to start shooting the movie. So if that's the case, but that's like, so he's not gonna be there for Survivor Series. He may be back in December, maybe January, maybe the Royal Rumble. Why? Why do all this work? Just again, the Money in the Bank briefcase being on set is a weird one. I didn't understand you giving it to him then. I damn sure don't understand it now. The fact that also LA Knight didn't even come out, and I get that he's technically hurt right now, but even in that sense, it just makes it look very stupid. Jey Uso didn't even come out. You telling me Jey Uso ain't got no problems with Seth Rollins? The fuck are we doing? Like, the whole play itself just looked stupid. It looks stupid a little bit. I don't. Seth Rollins came out dressed like Kane for some very fucking reason. I'm like, why is he coming out dressed like Kane? I love Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, man. But this is ridiculous. The match, all in all, John Cena and CM Punk. John Cena teased the fuck out turning face. It's coming. This is why I said earlier that Cody and Cena are going to have a weird match at SummerSlam if that is the play again, to just have them two wrestle each other. I think this also now officially creates the fact that CM Punk has the actual case to be like, hey, I deserve another match against John Cena. And y'all might get what y'all want on social media, which is a triple threat match between Cena, Punk, and Cody. I wouldn't mind it. I think it'd be a better thing. And on top of that, it gives Cody Rhodes an element of like being like, damn, I actually won my fucking match. Like, I won the King of the Ring. I did everything you told me I needed to do. And I'm still having to fight, CM Punk, which creates a bit of animosity for him and CM Punk moving forward. This is the thing about creating storylines like this. It's gotta work at some point. Now, people saying Randy Orton should get into this match. I don't know about that. The reason why I say I don't know about Randy Orton getting into the match is because why? I get Randy kind of like got kind of screwed over, but even in that sense, Randy didn't get really screwed over. He screwed himself over, if anything. So, I, yeah, that would be a hard sell for me to put Randy Orton in that match. I don't understand why you put Randy Orton in that match. Seth Rollins screwing CM Punk over would make actual sense to put Seth Rollins and CM Punk in a SummerSlam match because he actually got screwed over by Seth Rollins. Randy Orton actually lost clean somewhat to Cody Rhodes, right? So it's like I can't really put Randy in that match because what the fuck would be the point? Now I don't know what you do with Randy at SummerSlam. Now that's where the risk of the problem kicks in. So outside of just putting him in the ring in the match because you don't have nothing to do with him at SummerSlam, all right then, that's a different conversation. But to sit there and say, but he deserves to get in the match because what? He deserves to get in the match because of what? And that's the problem. Yeah. Thought the match was incredible. I thought this was a great match. I know people are gonna probably hate on it because they fucking haters on social media. And I will also say this. For people that's out there getting mad at Punk, for doing this Saudi show, wrestling at Saudi, doing anything in Saudi when it comes to CM Punk. The man apologized yesterday for the tweet he sent to the Miz a couple of years ago. Let it go. If the people in Saudi Arabia has let it go, clearly, let it go. The fuck are you holding? See, this is my problem with shit. If I apologize and the people that I'm apologizing, other people that I'm apologizing to accept the apology, what the fuck are you still mad about? The fuck are you still mad about? I can give two fucks about you. I don't care about your feelings. The people that I'm supposed to apologize to, that person or those people that I have upset, I'm going to apologize to them. And if they accept the apology, then we good. I'm good. They're good. We're good. Let it be that. But you motherfuckers want blood. You want fucking bodies broken. You want every damn thing. Let it go, bro. let it go. All in all, Night of Champions was cool. It was cool. Like I said, the Queen and King of the Ring matches, it just wasn't for me. I just was like, I guess. Sammy and Karrion Cross. I wish Jacob would have kept the belt, but I get why you did it. Sammy, Karrion, I feel like Karrion should have won that shit. Rhea and Raquel, the same. I feel like Raquel should have won. Um, but it is what it is. I'll be back for NXT in 2 weeks. Holy shit. 2 weeks from Saturday, I'll be back for the NXT uh rating review show. Um yeah. So the NXT rating review show, I'll be back for that one. I'll talk about talk about that. The Great American Bash. I'm still debating if I'm gonna do the Evolution one. I want to, but I'm kind of like also like I don't know. I'll see what the matches look like by the time we get there. Again, it's only 2 fucking weeks. They gotta put some fucking effort into this shit. We only got one match announced. I'm assuming Laura, Becky, and Bailey is going to be a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. I'd rather you do that shit at SummerSlam than on not Evolution. But if you do it, great. Um, like I said, Io, I don't know. You probably give a Oscar at Evolution. Tiffany, I have no idea what you do with Tiffany. You already had her fight Naya. I don't want to see her and Naya for the 17th time. Even though those matches are great, I just think it's just a fucking waste. What are you doing? The rematch of Julia and Selena Vega is probably going to happen at Night of Champions. To be honest, I think you actually should have Tiffany fight Alexa Bliss. I think it would be a way better fucking match. Tiffany versus Alexa Bliss would be way better. I think it'd be a way better match. I just think it'd be way better. I don't know how you get there because, like I said, it's only 2 fucking weeks. Yeah, I don't know how you get there, but I think Tiffany versus Alexa would be a great title match to have. I'm assuming they're gonna do like a battle royal where all the women get into the ring, and the winner of the battle royal gets a title match. Um, what's the next pay per view? SummerSlam, but you already just gave the Queen of the Ring to SummerSlam. So what? The EO title match is gonna be on the line at SummerSlam? I fucking guess. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you do, but yeah, Evolution. I'm still debating it. By the time I get to that 2 weeks from now, maybe I will actually do it. I don't know. I'll make up my mind by this week when they announce some more fucking matches. Clearly, um, but yeah, um, but yeah, like I said, Night of Champions. It was cool. Wasn't anything too crazy about it. It was cool. It was decent. Better. It was a good PLE. I think the main event was incredible. It was one of the best main events they've had in a very long time. I'll say that. That might be my favorite main event they've had all year. Was Punk and Cena, and that more so is a testament to Punk and Cena being two of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So yeah, but yeah, thought the match was cool. The more none less. PLE was great. PLE was well, I don't say great. It was cool. It was cool. But yeah. I see you at NXT Great American Bash. I see you at the NXT Great American Bash in Atlanta. Till next time, I'm Brian Janu. I'll be back this week to do Wrestling Life, talk about everything going on in wrestling, clearly. But until then, peace.